First of all, just explain what Wakefield BID is, what you're trying to achieve.
It was new to me, Darren, just over a year ago. I was just working in an office down the road talking to somebody saying, why don't they do this in Wakefield? Why don't they do that? And the person was involved with Wakefield BID. He said, you need to talk to Wakefield BID. I said, what on earth's that? This is the Business Improvement District. And over the last year, I've learned that it is the energising centre that is to bring together the local business community, local government, churches and charities to be able to work together for the restoration of the prosperity in all senses of the city, and especially the city centre.
Yeah, and I see there's a sign, our viewers can see it behind you, saying vote yes for a better Wakefield. What does a better Wakefield look like? What
it looks like to me, Darren, is very much a joined up Wakefield. I only recently really started to work inside Wakefield. Most of my career has been outside Wakefield, either in the UK or America or Australia. But wherever I go, working with cities, I see there's a great fragmentation. And as just somebody who just almost addicted to bringing people together, I want to see a joined up. There are so many good people with good hearts who are really working for the good of this city. And I suppose the question to me is how I can actually get them talking to each other, perhaps more than their normal silo structures allow them.
Yeah, indeed, though, when you walk around, I've been walking around Wakefield today, you know, there are a lot of shuttered shops. It's a lot like high streets, though, up and down this country. That's a real challenge, isn't it, trying to keep city centres effectively alive?
I think it is, but I think the hope is there. First of all, there's a great heart of everybody I speak to really, people have not given up in Wakefield. There's a great energy to actually do something about it. One of the interesting things that I picked up on my travels in business, which I think is part of the key, is that apparently the percentage of entrepreneurs globally are about 2%, and wherever you go, whether you go to a city or whether you go to a country that, you know, that's got very little education, you'll find the same percentage of entrepreneurs. And one of the things that I hope to be able to do is to do something to release that and bring that in, because I think a lot of the business people can actually bring stuff that perhaps they wouldn't normally think about. We've got, for instance, one of the largest Coca-Cola plants in Europe is here. Other large manufacturers are here. What perhaps have they got to do to release some of their top management for the betterment of the city? So that's the kind of thing that I'm hoping at some stage I might be able to do. And in many ways, of course, you know, places like Wakefield should be top of the agenda, and the government's levelling up, shouldn't they? But at the same time, people are suggesting this squeeze, this inflation crisis is going to make things a lot more difficult. Terribly difficult. And I think we've got the same, if not more. We've got a lot of people here who are finding it incredibly hard. But again, it's when we sit down with people and get alongside them face to face and ask them, what are the issues face to face that we can do to help you? We can start to find some real solutions. So as somebody from a communications background, I want to do that. I want to see the city communicating better. But is there, just to finally, Tony, a sense here, you know, you say you've been back for a year or so. Clearly everyone's been through a very difficult period with the pandemic. Very. But is there a sense that actually the squeeze on people's living standards is potentially worse here, more difficult than it is in other parts of the country? What I hear is it is. But again, you know, as I was thinking on the way here, one of the fantastic things about our country is that bulldog spirit. We're at a time of great celebration this weekend, and so the greater the challenge, the greater I believe the people of Wakefield will rise to it.